Hello. Excuse me. Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you're at around the world. Good now. Hi, photo guy. Nice 45-second first claim. Very well done. Very well done. Hang on. I think I gotta fix one thing. Um, oh, okay. I think I see what's going on. I think I see what's going on. Still sick and tomorrow. No, Spaghettos, I'm sorry you're sick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's do this. If I do this, oh, that's so much better. Mucho, mucho better. Yeah, I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Spaghettos. Hopes you get better soons. Hopes you get better soons. I mean, nobody wants to go to work, but especially if you're feeling sick. That's super ick. Super icky sickies. Yuck. 5 streak, 5 streak. Are we drug streaking? Are we taking 5 drugs 5 days in a row? All the please don't be sick drugs. Come on, game. The world is taking noticeably longer to load every time we come in here. Yay. All right. I think it's danger zone time because with the stuff that we're going to be setting up, we're going to need more power. Actually, I'm going to need a... Let me see. Let me see. We got that there. We got that there. That's the chicken milking room. That's the main Oritech. And, let's see. Am I still rocking? Yeah, I'm only rocking 4 of these guys, but they doing all right. They're holding up just okay. That stuff's good. This is good. That is getting us Fluxite, I believe. Jace. I don't know that I want to do. I feel like. I think we could do the particle accelerator in here, but we need another one for a reactor. So do I have... That's one of the 15s. I have no idea how big the Oritech reactor build is. Also, I don't know if there's like a way... It is used to assemble the reactor. Interior layers need to be identical on the y-axis. Maybe we make that first then. Carbon plating block. Here, let's go home. Oops, the wrong way. So we can do this here. So we need... I need reactor walls. So we need reactor walls. For reactor walls, we need carbon plating blocks. Whoops. That is steel. Reinforced carbon sheets. Whatever this is. That's just stone steel. This is... Oh, those are made in there. So that's plastic with... Oh. Okay, that is definitely a very different recipe. Do we have... I'm pretty sure we have molten carbon in the system, right? Whoops. Tear, tear, tear you. There we go. Give me that. So that's those. So that should be everything that we need for this. Actually, we need to do steel plates. I don't think we have steel plates. Those have... Whoops. Steel plate. Okay, so that gives us steel plates. That's for that. I think that's it. Then we could throw these in here. Boom. Oh, and we should set up power distribution into and out of the frickin' Dragon Ball so that we're storing everything that we're making. Or do I set my own up? I feel like we just use the one. Like, there's no purpose in having two of those gigantic tier 8 balls. So I need one there. Do we have any processing units? I don't know. We do. I just need the reactor wall. Let's just make 16 of these, I guess, for now. Oh, we need Invar plates. I don't have Invar, dude. For shame on me. Invar plate. Boop. How's this guy looking? Oh, we have plenty of freaking room in here, dude. We have. I guess the name of this world is overkill or something because, like, with all of the stuff that we've learned, like, we're still only on our second chip storage module, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. What up, Care? How goes the SB4? Not too bad so far. I am just now crafting up some reactor walls for Oritech Reactor. It looks like it is doing its thing. It's probably waiting on the replicators. Would be my guess. I do want to get the flux stuff set up. I do want to rearrange our power issue. Quandary, do your refined storage cables only work for one exporter and the functional storage doesn't take inventory when you set the priority? Your refined storage cables. I don't have any cables. Only work for one exporter and the functional storage doesn't take inventory when you set the priority. Yeah, I'm using applied energistics. I'm using AA2, not RS2. And the only thing that I have is, oh, that doesn't exist anymore. Shit, how do I get down there? I guess like this. That's my storage controller. And my...
1 month away from perfection, baby.
Heyo, Cookie. Thank you for the 68.
I ordered a Wookiee steak. It was chewy.
And Seaman for 102. A Wookiee steak. Oh my god. It was chewy. Cookie, thank you for the 68. Seaman, thank you for the 102. Holy. Yeah, for refined, it should work the same way for refined storage. Yeah, they added it later on. They added it later on. But it should work the same way, where if, so long as you have the priority set, when you put things in, it should go from there. Like, and it's still, because it's reading from there, that should be the only place that it is. So when you pull things out, it should come from there.
Your business is appreciated.
What the heck?
The game, I just lost it.
I don't know who did that. I don't know who did that. Who did that? I have no alert or anything. Where did that come from? Thank you for the tip. I don't know who did that. Hang on.
Do the Mario swing your arms from side to side.
Come on, it's time to go do the Mario. All right. Okay, it was Anonymous. Anonymous just made everybody lose the game. Anonymous, thank you for the $5 tip. I don't know why I didn't get a... I don't know why I didn't get an alert on that. Ow. Rude. Rude. Oh no, this is still stuck. I wonder what it's stuck making. Cancel. Is it the reinforced carbon sheets? It's going to be the reinforced carbon sheets. Seeing it do that, that's going to be World Engine shenanigans. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, maybe it's not here? Empty. We do have molten carbon, right? Yeah. What if we do this? Cancel. You. Reinforced carbon sheets. Let's just make 16 of those. It is not putting anything in here. Why? No, this isn't even a power thing. Oh, I put it in the wrong... You're right. You're right. Needs to go in dummy. Because I'm a big dummy. Oh, boy. So that means if I do this now... Nope. Ow. Hi, Queen. Chat, it went. We did it. We did it. Spagills, thank you for the pets. Thank you. Reactor walls. Now, how do I make this? Reactor. Nuclear power. I have no idea how to do this. No idea how to do this. Oh, there's one of the new redeems. There's one of the new redeems. There's one more, and then there's other ones that I wanted to do too, but I don't have the assets for them. Right now I'm just using the stuff that's built into VTube Studio. Sloth Bandito. I don't know how that thing works. However, we're going to need to go to spawn. And who sells these things?
You must construct additional pylons.
I played that earlier today. More pylons were definitely necessary. Wait a minute, I can replicate these? Why have I not replicated those? Why have I not replicated those? What the hell? What the hell? It looks like Mr. Peanut's mustache. How do you know I'm not a peanut? Peace sloth? No. Sloth Pete? No. Sloth nut? No. No. Peanut sloth. Oh, there we go. Now I'm a Bears super fan. Bears. Bears. And then you gotta do the sacred hula ceremony. Bears. The Bears lost today, by the way. Who sells this now? Ow. I mean, I guess I was deserved after that, right? Infernal. Magnum P. Sloth. What? 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 Rude. Rude. Oh no, there's chips in all of them. Those are all full. These just are probably, they have them, I'm willing to bet they have them denied in the replicator machines, but just didn't remove the replication matter from them. This is going to be so fucking dangerous, bro. Sign. Oh. Chicken milking room, yeah. You don't know about the chicken milking room? This is where we milk our chickens. See, we milk our chickens, and they give us chaos milk. And then we turn those chaos milks into chaos shards. Like this. Right now we have 45 tiny chaos fragments from our chicken milking machine. There you go, now you know. And the more you know. Knowledge is power. Yo. Knowledge is power, yo. Alright. God, this terrifies the hell out of me. I guess it's okay, though, because, like, we're in the confines of a compact machine, which is its own, own dimension. Why with the fish, bro? Not that I need these, because the floor itself is not spawnable, but if we do that, and then we do this, now everything is lit up fully. We're good to go. So if I put this down, what does it tell me? Wall edges need to be rectangular. I don't know what that means. I don't know what this structure is supposed to look like. I needed something to go with all that fruit. Yeah, as it's a fish bake. It's a fish bake now with all the apples. Something like that. Off to Google? Hell no. We're just gonna build this shit. Check this out. My reactor walls. So it says wall edges need to be rectangular. More reactor walls. What is that? Icebreaker. Okay. I have no idea what this thing is supposed to look like. Oh, Queen turned it off. It's supposed to be a 5-minute cooldown on that, and it's supposed to turn off after 5 minutes anyway. Were you trying to turn it on, Queen? Oh, yeah, it's a toggle. It's a 5-minute toggle. It will eventually turn itself off. The sunglasses are the same way. So that's square. And a square is a rectangle. But not all rectangles are squares. Wall edges need to be rectangular. Okay, fine. Balls. Wall edges need to be rectangular. It needs to be taller too. Okay. So how many of these things do I need to make? Here, let's just make a stack. Let's just make a stack. Just make 128. It's not like you're going to use them. What? Not like I'm not going to use it. True. Is there other reactor parts kind of similar to how big reactors did make fuel rods and whatnot? I'm not sure. I don't know anything about this. I've never used this before. We are learning it live. So we're figuring that out together here. Oritech is still not nuclear. Where's my stick? Reactor walls need to be made of reactor-compatible blocks. So it needs a bottom, too. Okay, I bet this thing needs to be fully encased. I think it needs to be fully encased. Like other reactors. I didn't know if it was going to, like, auto-form or ask me to, like, put cores in and stuff. So, if that's the case, we're going to do this. And we're going to go you there, you there. And then we definitely need a ton of these. Give me those, give me that, give me 128 of them, like Seaman said. Yeah, I figure as we're building this, it's probably going to ask, like, what I need. There's an energy port, so we're definitely going to need that. Coolant absorber port? Reactor fuel port. Heat absorber. So these are going to be the internal coolants, I'm assuming. The fuck is a neutron reflector, dude? Oh, God. Chat, what am I getting myself into here? A quad rod? Energite plastic. Reactors are a lot of math. I just want to make a small one. I want to see what these do. We haven't used them, but I know they can go boom. But my problem is, if I'm going to make a small one, I may as well make a decent sized one, right? I don't think my toggles are working right. Because Seaman redeemed sunglasses 9 minutes ago and they're still on. Now they're off. Seaman banned math. Yeah. That's legit. It's legitness. Reactor heat pipe. Oh, some of these are reproducible.
Coffee.
Coffee now.
Coffee now!
How many of these do we have now? 149. More. That will forever be a dumb joke that you do. I like it. Who did that?
Holy shit.
Holy shit. 7 months. Big Al, thank you for the 67 months. Holy hot shit. In a doggy bag. What is this? Ice. Ice baby. Where am I getting packed ice from? Also, apparently I don't have regular ice in here. Now both of these can go in here. You get packed ice from 2 gay ice blocks. True. Probably true. Probably true. How's it going, Big Al? Happy Slothy Sunday. Whoever has the account math makes an appeal. True. True. Reddit has a pretty good written guide. Yeah, but that's boring. Who wants to sit here and watch me read a freaking guide from Reddit? Let's just fuck it up together. 6.4 mil output. I like it. I like it. That'll do. That'll do. Long as it doesn't go splody, yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how that actually works. Once we get it like actually up and running, I'm assuming we can flip it off immediately. Like, I don't know if it's gonna give us any kind of warning if it goes boom or anything. What happens if? I wonder how big the explosion is too. If it's anything like draconic reactors. Oritech. Oh, that takes me to the wiki. I don't want to go to that shit. Fuck that. We'll figure it out on our own. Max reactor size is 64 by 64. That's going to take a ton of input. I don't know that we need to go that big. I don't know that we need to go that big. You'll need reactor rods, reactor fuel rods on top of the rods, heat absorbers, and coolant ports on top of the heat absorbers. I get that, man. There are definitely like other options that we can use for power, but I have not made one of these reactors from Oritech, and I want to make one. I want to see what goes into it. Like, I could very easily just replicate all the fuel gens that I have because those are doing pretty damn good by themselves. I don't need that netherite furnace. Why? So none of the rest of that stuff has... I have a fuel port. I have an energy port. Redstone port. Is this for automation? Does it not have its own, like, internal automation? Core of your reactor must be placed inside a reactor with a fuel port on top. So you fuel into the rods themselves. Okay. I'm assuming the quad rods heat generated from this component can be removed with heat pipes, absorbers, or vents. Moves heat between reactor components. Absorbs 16 heat per tick from all neighboring components. So I can use the heat absorbers like a coolant block. Like if this was a big reactor and I was using diamond blocks, these would replace the diamond blocks, right? So I can do... So these are the walls. This can be like the outside. So like if this is the center of my reactor, right? And we're doing like this big of a reactor, well, I guess it'd have to be bigger than that. If this whole thing was my reactor, right? This internal rectangle would be these heat pipes because they can transfer heat away and to the walls, right? And then this would be inside. We want to remove so like if I had a rod here, right? Then we would do like this. So it would be like this where the walls are the rods and then these are the heat absorbers. Yeah? You can do uranium, uraninite with an orb, but it's still kind of slow. A 100k output per one block level. And it's probably buffed in this because they buffed all of the Oritech generation. Heat absorber surrounded by heat vents. Heat pipes on four sides. Makes a plus sign. Then the fuel touching two of the vents and the heat pipes. 2. Not quite a checkerboard like big reactors. Heat absorber. Surrounded by heat vents. Then fuel. Touching two of the vents. So it'd be like this. So it's going to be a weird, awkward checkerboard thing like this. But I guess that means the fuel rods are touching 4 of the heat absorbers. Or heat pipes, sorry. Okay, so I was wrong. The heat absorber isn't what surrounds it. It's the pipe. The heat pipe draws from the fuel rod, and then the heat pipe feeds into the heat absorber. Got it. And heat pipes touching more heat pipes is good. They can spread more heat. So let's see. Okay, I've got a pretty good idea of how I want to do at least initially, the inside of this thing. So let me just grab these walls, and we'll go see what we can, how bad we can screw this up. Oh, I guess I need, hang on. I'm assuming it's going to be beneficial to use the quad rods. So we can do that. Bring that up. Bring that up. And then what we want to do... I want to make sure we're nice and cool, you know? Whoops. And then I'm going to use the walls in place of the dudes, right? So I can do this. We're going to do this. We do it like that. I guess I can put them here too. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. And another row is going to be 20, so that would be 20 quad rods that we need. This is a playlist of a bunch of VTuber covers or something. Yeah, it's just a playlist based off of Life by Neuro. Oh, I did have enough. May need to move that up one block so you can pipe under it. I need to pipe under it? What do I need to pipe under it for? I've got this entire thing. I can go, like, to any side I want. Unless like, do I have to pipe from underneath it for anything? The AI dude you've been talking about. Neurosama? Yeah, Neuro is the AI that Vettel created. who now holds the top 3 hype train records. Hitting, I believe it was 53% of level 126 today. You misread what Mortis posted. Heat pipes, touching more heat pipes is good. They could spread more heat. You'll have a few fuel rods and a lot of cooling. I'm pretty sure the quad generate more power, but also more heat. So this should be good though, right? Yeah, it's a really good, like, listen, I get the hate for a lot of the generative AI, and I'm with that. What he is doing on his channel is completely different from what anybody else has ever done. Like, he's literally doing things that have not been done ever. And I'm not talking about just in the streaming space, just in the, like, just recently, he put Neuro in VR chat. He gave her a 3D body that she can move around in. Like, the shit that he's doing is fucking wild. It is really, really impressive. Like, sure, she's still, like, super fucking derpy and doesn't know necessarily how to control herself properly. She does good enough, though. So we need fuel rods. Oh, I need to add these ports in here. Like, I get frustrated when I see, like, social media posts that don't clarify what's going on, and people are like, AI streamer breaks all-time hype train records with, like, zero context, because, like, immediately, like, people that aren't familiar with what Vettel does immediately get, like, the wrong impression, because they think that, like, the entire stream is just AI, it's slop, that, like, nobody's doing anything, they just turn the stream on, the AI has a fucking field day with whatever the fuck they're doing, and it's garbage. And that's not the case at all. Like, Vettel is doing crazy shit. That the entire hype train today, like, he was there. He was there in chat. He wasn't on stream, but he was there in chat, in the background, playing fucking music the whole time, being DJ Vettel. But, like, so, like, even when he's not on stream, he's there. It's not just generative AI fucking running rampant. Oh, the fuel ports go on top. So we're going to need multiple fuel ports. I'm going to need 10 fuel ports. Whoops. I guess we're going to need more of that. If that's the case, let's go home. We need to figure out... Hang on. Energy port. I'm going to put right here. Interior components to be identical on all Y layers and need corresponding ports on top. Got it. 14 cooling ports. 3, 6, 9, 12, 14. Oh, that goes on top of the heat absorbers. So the pipes just transfer and then the absorbers blow out. So we need fuel ports. Is it a coolant absorber port? Is that what it is? Or is it a vent? Is it a heat vent? It's the absorber port. Okay. On that, ice, reactor walls, hoppers. Okay, cool. Home. Aggressive hater of AI, but only when people don't tell you that it's used. Yeah, no, he, like, it's fucking, like, there's no hiding it. Like, it's wide out fucking in the open. Like, that's what he does. Like, that entire thing, like, Neuro started off as a bot to play the Osu rhythm game. And then I think it was... Fuck, what year did he start using the fucking VTuber thing? I think it was 2022. I think it was 2022. Because the subathon is going on right now, which means it was her birthday, which is December 19th. 3. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, so 2022 is when he basically turned her into a VTuber. So reactor ports. So we need this, which means we need this. We have a plank recipe, I'm pretty sure. I think we have a hopper recipe already as well. So we should be okay here. So that's those. And then chest, reactor walls, we have all of that. Well, I guess it tells us what we have. So I don't have a hopper recipe. Now I have a hopper recipe. So I need 14 of these. Cool. So what do we use for fuel in this? I'm assuming uraninite. Oh shit, yeah. Yeah. Wait, that started today? I thought it was later in January. AGDQ is already going on? We use sloths for fuel. No, don't cook your sloths, chat. Don't cook your sloths. AGDQ started today. Well, at least I know now. I didn't think it started until like the 20th or something like that. I always thought it was at the end of the month. I wonder what kind of cool runs they got this year. Oh, I should probably make a dislocator spot for it. Oh, I guess I have extra ones now. I didn't need 10. Ice and uranium. Is that what goes in here? Ice into the cooling ports. Regular ice? Does it matter? Do I get better coolant from packed ice or blue ice? Super Mario World 211 exit one-handed? That shit's wild. My big thing, I just like watching the fucking Super Metroid run and the war of the donation war for kill the animals, save the animals. For which I am always save the frames, kill the animals. So these go on top of these. I'm assuming I'm going to need another row of heat pipes. Or no, this gets closed over with that. Yes? Oh. It actually links in. Interesting. What is the A? Awesome. Yeah, A is awesome games done quick. And then when they do the summer one, it's SGDQ for summer games done quick. Because I believe when it first started, it was just AGDQ for awesome games done quick. And then they added the second event in the summer. I may be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's how that happened. Pretty sure the reactor stays open top. Wait, really? It said something about uniformity, though. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're telling me this thing works? I just need the fuel rods now? There's no top on it. Interesting. Okay, let's make some fuel rods. Hang on. Add new. This is Ori Reactor. Throw ice in the coolant ports. Yeah, we can do that. Don't forget, I already have the ports in there. I don't have the fuel ports on there because I don't have the fuel rods in there yet. The fuel port, the fuel ports go on top of the fuel rods. Do you have an ice chicken? I do. Wait a minute. Oh, it's because it's fucking ice essence, isn't it? Hang on, where's the fucking ice? Did I skip the ice chicken? There's no fucking way. I thought there was an chat. Why? Man, I don't know what's up with those. Water. What the hell? Oh, maybe this is what I was thinking of. Maybe I was thinking of the snow chicken. I wrote, New Year's been pretty okay so far. How's yours? Okay, Care, does the coolant that I put in there get consumed? Do I need to continually feed it? I do. Okay. In that case, ice from an extractor over blue ice. And that takes 4 seconds. We can totally do that. We'll set up some extractors in there and then just have it continually just pump in. Yeah, replication is just going to be too difficult to mess with if we have to continually feed it. If I just set up extractors, we can be done with it. Extractors are going to be at least like, unless anybody has a simpler idea, like, that is by far going to be the easiest. Fan with a freezing catalyst? Turn one packed ice into blue ice over and over. I mean, I can already replicate it. They all have replication matters. Or matter values. So, like, I don't necessarily need to... I think 4 is probably going to be okay. In about 30 seconds. Does replicate do that? I'm not going to be replicating though. I'm just going to be cranking out ice. Using the Zycraft extractors. Actually, if I do 1 extractor per fuel rod, let's make 10 of them. Take 1 ice, make it blue ice, craft it down and repeat. Oh. Yeah, I don't feel like messing with create. I'm just going to make extractors. Pull packed ice from the compacting drawer, turn it into blue ice, then throw it back in the same compacting drawer. I guess the question here is, how fast does this reactor eat the ice? That's really the question, is like, how fast does it consume it so we know how fast we have to produce it? One way to find out. Yeah, we're just going to make this. Ice. Packed ice. Which I guess I don't necessarily need because we're going to be feeding ice. Because it doesn't, like, adding higher level ice doesn't do anything. Oh, I wanted to do... That's why I wanted the packed ice. That way I have the blue ice for the extractors. Boom. Maybe. I mean, we'll find out, I guess, right? Yeah, blue ice is crazy fucking expensive in vanilla. What do people usually use for their ice highways in vanilla? Is it packed ice or blue ice? Obviously, I think blue ice is the faster version, right? It's just way fucking more expensive. Because isn't blue ice slicker? Yeah, pack doesn't melt. Depends on the person. Well, I mean, like there's got to be like a general conformity, right? Like I would imagine packed ice is going to be the one because it's easier to make and it's the first one that doesn't melt. Oh, there's all my sugar cane. Um, remove a fixed amount of heat from all neighboring components, making it more efficient when it's surrounded by components that need to be cooled. It requires a constant supply of coolant in the form of ice or blue or packed ice, which can be inserted via the coolant port above the absorber stack. The amount of coolant used is fixed and does not increase with more sides being cooled. Each tick, 16 units of heat are removed from each neighbor. A reactor coolant port must be placed on the outer ceiling of the reactor with heat absorbers beneath it. Oh. Oh, no, wait. I already did that, right? Yeah, that's the coolant port. Okay, yeah, so that's right. Remove heat from the hottest neighboring components, fuel rods, or heat pipes, and vent it out of the reactor. The amount of heat removed is based on the temperature of the neighboring components. Hotter components will result in more heat being removed. Reactor heat pipes take heat from fuel rods and spread it among neighboring heat vents. The maximum transferred amount of heat from a neighboring component is based on the temperature difference between them. So do I need the vents if I'm using these? Or is it like this is passive and this is active? Made an insane ice farm, producing an average 64 blue ice worth of ice in 5 minutes. That's crazy. Passive versus active. That's kind of what I feel like that is. Because this just says it vents it straight out. Vent it out of the reactor. I mean, I guess I can put these on top of all of my heat pipes on the top of the reactor to help vent it even more. Only the absorption port can vent out the top Y level. All cooling components have to be below the port level. And it has to be uniform. So, yeah, it's got to be active versus passive type thing. Yeah, because the description here is the same as the heat absorber thing. "16 heat per tick from all neighboring components." But they don't vent. This is just a cooler. Can be read with a comparator. Redstone signal of this block will disable the insertion of new fuel. Already consumed fuel pellets still need to be burned before the reactor shuts off. Has different output modes where either the heat, or energy amount can be read from a comparator. Right click the block to change output modes. Um, I'm thinking I feel like we're gonna have to automate this with the redstone shit. Oh, there's actual reactor fuel. Oh. Used as nuclear reactor fuel. Nuclear reactor fuel. Uranium gems? That makes 3. That makes 4. That's with the duradium. "17 by 17. I only had 16 fuel rods in it." Mine wouldn't let me do it square. That's nickel and diamond. No. Trying to figure out the best way because we're going to have to auto-produce this shit too. Yeah, I think when it was giving me the warning, I don't think I had the floor in yet. That's a valid point. I think an alloy smelter with an octadic capacitor is going to be faster than this, and then I can just have a diamond chicken and a nickel chicken feeding into that. I don't know if there's a way to lock the recipe in, though. No, not originally, Queen. XNet? Regulate mode with item transporters from foregoing. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we could do that. I don't know how I'm going to feed two different things into a fucking alloy smelter, though. I guess I could feed them into a chest. No, because it's going to pull from the chest. The problem is the alloy smelter has 3 slots. I guess I just do it with this. I can do it with this and use like a super upgraded core. Because this only has the 2 slots. All right, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We got to do the fuel stuff first. We need the rods. Quad rod. Just going to require this. Which is more adamant and duradium, which is netherite and platinum. That's the same thing. Quad rod. If I do 1, it says we have everything. That's not a bad idea, Care. I'd have to set up another quantum ring for it. I'll probably need to upgrade my auto crafting system too. Oh yeah, we could just dump it into an ender chest. Ender chest with its own fucking network. Okay, so it crafted those. Reactor rods. Oh, it wants... Boo. Oh, now we need adamant. Pick whatever 3 colors best fit the description of boom to you. Crafting hole of making a quantum crafter. Eventually. It's going to look really cool in the construct. Then we need fuel. How the fuck do you get plutonium dust? How do I get uraninite crystals? Maybe we just go with the other fuel. Well, we have to do particle acceleration for some other stuff. So we're not going to use it for this. Yeah, I think we use uranium pellets. Oh, shit. Man, Chad, we went down a fucking rabbit hole and a half. All right. Copper chicken required. So that's going to look like that. Fuel port. Coolant absorber port. Yeah, see, I feel like I can put the heat vent things on top of here and it would absorb heat from the heat pipe and then vent it out. See if that works. Oh, it's 9 o'clock, chat. I'll be right back real quick. I gotta go flip my laundry into the dryer while this crafts. BRB. Yeah, it's crafting. We can watch it. Almost done. I beat it back. I'm not as slow as I thought I was. I am what I is. And I is what a sloth. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, thank you. Yay! Cool. Hottest part. Heat production. RF production. So we won't know until... Why is this backwards? Why does it show the energy port on that side? I hear we're going nuclear. We're trying to. I'm probably going to blow up my frickin' compact dimension here. I mean, I think that looks right. What the hell? Oh, you tell it what to do. Totally overheat a mechanism fission reactor on top of an Oritech nuclear reactor that's overheating next to a draconic reactor that's about to explode. Do the empty blocks need filled in with wall blocks? Apparently not, because this thing is like, it's operational. I just need to feed fuel into it. So here's my question is how does this, so that says output temperature, but how does that control on and off? Do I need 2 redstone ports for this? It can disable the intake of new fuels, but will finish burning any pellet that has already started burning before the reactor will fully shut off. Can also be used with a comparator to output data. It has 3 modes, which can be cycled by right-clicking the port. Energy, active rod count, and temperature. What happens to the animals if it does leak, blow up? Do they mutate? Because that would be cool. Cows with 2 heads, sheep with 6 legs, pigs with 3 tails. Well, if it does blow up, hopefully it will be confined into here. Hi, Billy Bob. Good night, Billy Bob. Oh, did that even work? Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, no, wait. Is the bot broke, chat? Did nobody tell me the bot's down? Oh, no, wait. The bot's up. Did it? Oh, you probably don't have 7,500 leaves to bet, Billy Bob. Ow. Rude. I'm just here chilling in my sunglasses, man. Why you gonna be throwing apples at me? Okay. Sunglasses sloth shall be known as mutant sloth? Sure. I mean, how do you think I got turned into a sloth monster in the first place? Y'all just haven't seen the monster side of me yet. Also, do you know how hard it was to get these fucking sunglasses pinned to my model without pinning it to my eyes? Because I kept pinning it to my eyes, and every time I would blink, the glasses would jump. Are you going to use logistical sorter to make sure those get inserted round robin? No. I plan on feeding it fast enough that it just goes in. Oh, those need to be in water. Okay. Oh, this is... There we go. Where's my configurator? No, sword's not good fuel. Or coolant, yeah. Sword doesn't work for coolant, chat. You heard it here first. Sword no good. Sword no good. Why did those even try to connect to that? That is so weird. Lizard blood? What? No sloth blood. No, 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 no. We don't cook the sloths. We already talked about this. Sloths are not fuel. Walmart closes in 40 miles. Well, you better get to minuting there. So now we need to make the fuel. And we're going to do uranium. So we need an assembler. I'm going to fucking blow this thing up. I know I am. Hot Kovac. Loki, thank you for the 5 streak. Remember when Walmart was 24 hours? So I still got 24-hour Walmarts here. I don't know why this... Hang on, let me see what's going on with this. Oh, it went away. Why is it going away after 9 minutes? 10 minutes. It disappeared after 10 minutes. Did I set it up wrong? Hang on. I did do 10 minutes. I'm dumb. There we go. Yeah, I did 600 instead of 300. I'm blaming C-Man for this because he banned math. Hey, Zarmona. Kovac, I sent you my full, like, revised backstory with everything, yeah? I think it did. I did. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I thought so. Oh, there's a hydrate. Thank you, Charmona. Kovac, backstory, D&D? Yes. Yes. Do you guys want to hear my backstory? Let's see. I gotta grab it from Foundry. Hang on. she she changed my fucking portrait, dude. Holy shit. Kovac, go into Foundry. Go look at the fucking portrait she put on my fucking character. Oh, no, wait. I don't know if you can see my character sheet. Never mind. I don't know if visibility's been turned on for everybody. Holy shit, dude. Okay. Grabbed it. All right, Chad. Here's the backstory for my new D&D character. Because we got a new campaign coming up. Or, well, it's kind of like a rebooted campaign, and Kovac and I are joining it. Does my backstory involve sloths? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. So my character's name is Callan Stonewake. He is an Earth Genasi. Who was named Terrell, later on Terral, as in Terra with an L. Early life, the ground that speaks. Callan Stonewake was born in the River Valley region of Sandine, the only child of two Genasi whose lives revolved around patience and terrain. From a young age, Callan displayed an unusual habit. He would sit for long periods, unmoving, as if listening to the ground itself. Animals did not avoid him. Loose stones settled near him rather than shifting away. When asked what he was doing, Callan would simply say he was waiting for the ground to finish speaking. His father, Cale Stonewake, worked as a stonemason, never forcing a break the rock was not ready to give. His mother, Lyra Stonewake, was a river guide and flood monitor who read currents and seasons to keep others safe. From them, Callan learned that land and water do not oppose one another. They negotiate. The lessons were not taught as philosophy, but as survival. At 17, Callan left home voluntarily to join a secluded monastery devoted not to gods or elements, but to stillness. There, he trained for years in breath, balance, and restraint. Among the monks, Callan was quiet and attentive, but prone to pushing himself too far, mistaking endurance for discipline. He could hold postures longer than others. He could remain unmoving through discomfort, yet this effort often came from force rather than release. Stillness imposed, not allowed. It was an older monk, Shen Lao, who corrected this tendency. Shenlao never lectured. He intervened only when Callan forced stillness rather than permitting it to arrive on its own. From him, Callan learned the phrase that became central to his philosophy: nothing settles if you keep pushing it. At 23, Callan underwent a ceremonial naming and was given the monastic name Terrell, meaning one who carries weight without pressing down. The ceremony began before dawn. Callan was instructed to sweep the stone floor of the inner courtyard alone, using a reed broom worn smooth by generations of hands. No one supervised him. No one corrected him. He swept not to clean, but to attend, to the sound of stone beneath reed, to the weight of each motion, to the way dust resisted and then yielded. Only then the courtyard was finished, when he was permitted to enter the naming chamber. The ceremony itself was quiet, witnessed only by a handful of monks. No vows were spoken aloud. The name was given once and never repeated. Terrell bowed, not in thanks, but in acknowledgement of what had already settled. Less than a week later, without announcement or farewell, Sister Yan Mei quietly set him on pilgrimage. No ceremony marked his departure. Most monks simply noticed one day that Terrell was gone. This too was considered proper. Terrell's pilgrimage took him to the hidden quiet places. Quiet places being capitalized, capital Q, capital P. Forgotten sanctuaries, abandoned roads, ruined shrines, and stretches of land where the world would seem to rest. These were places where motion slowed, where sound softened, where even tension seemed to lose its grip. In one such place, Terrell witnessed a fracture in the earth, a deep split in stone that should not have closed. He did not touch it. He did not pray. He waited. Over the course of hours, the fracture sealed itself, not cleanly, but honestly, stone finding stone again, without force, leaving a scar rather than a break. Terrell did not record the place as healed, nor did he mark it as fixed. To him, it was not a wound mended, but a pause that had decided to end. Another such place was a remote road where carts did not splinter, stone did not crack, and panic failed to take hold. The road endured passage without protest, as if waiting alongside those who traveled it. Terrell lingered at these places longer than most. He did not attempt to understand them. He listened. It was on this very road, traveling toward Essener, with caravans and pilgrims, that the descent occurred. As chaos threatened to erupt, Terrell sensed the moment tighten. Breath held too long, reality about to break. When Brock Tuskwell, a half-orc traveler, moved to act, Terrell placed a hand on his shoulder and said only, "Wait." That pause spared Brock from serious harm as the moment collapsed around them. When the disturbance passed, Terrell and Brock continued on to Essener together, mostly in silence. Terrell eventually spoke once. You heard it too. You just didn't know what it was. Terrell arrived in Essener aware that the world had changed, not as a noise, but as a profound absence of stillness. Something that once settled naturally now resisted doing so. He remains there now, not in search of answers, but because he believes it matters where one stands when the world begins to settle. Or fails to. And that is Callan Stonewake, a.k.a. Terrell. And yeah, Brock is Kovac's character. Yeah, in Terrell saving Brock, Brock is now like, oh my god, you're like my best friend, dude. That was so awesome. Have you considered a career move toward writing? When I was like 16. I will tell you, by the time I finished that, I was like, okay, I'm ready to go fucking write a movie now. Hang on, I'm missing some windows here. That was really good. You should hear about the fucking crazy ass backstory that I have for one of my other characters. I don't even know where it's at, but my orc that I play in Callie's campaign, his name is Treelock Fidgug. Dude, his backstory is fucking wild. Like, Callan's backstory is pretty tame. Shit. I'm gonna have... Oh, no, wait. I can make that... I can automate this in the other Oritech place and then send it over here. I want to set up as few machines as I can in here because I don't want to fucking blow anything else up. The extractors I'm okay with if something happens to those. Those are easy to remake. Hal, thank you for the 3, dude. Welcome back. And thank you for the compliments on the story writing. Yeah, I used to have a passion for story creation. I think that's why I enjoy D&D is because to me it's more about telling the story than rolling the dice. Like the dice help tell the story. Like sure it sucks when you have a night where you're just rolling like dog shit, but to me it aids in the story. Like I've had some crazy I think honestly the coolest fucking thing that has happened to me story-wise in D&D was early on in the Ethos campaign with Sketch and Kovac. Actually, I don't think Kovac was even part of the group yet. But we fought this giant fucking spider bitch that had like she was like a what are they called? I don't know. She was like it was like a spider queen. She had like the upper torso and head and arms of a human, but like the abdomen and body and legs of a spider. Is that what a drider is? I wanted to say drider, but I couldn't remember what the actual description of a drider is. Okay, so it was a drider, and we were fighting this bitch, and when the killing blow happened, it was so my character in that campaign is a wood elf ranger, and Sketch was playing a barbarian, a half-orc barbarian, and so my character ran at Sketch's character, and he threw me up on top of her back, and I grabbed onto her hair like fucking reins to a carriage to like try to wrangle her, and then while holding her hair, my character does a front flip over her head down to the ground, pulling her head and torso down so that it was exposed. And as I land, Sketch's barbarian takes his fucking sword and chops her fucking head off. Had the dice rolled any other way, it would have been a fucking hilarious end. However, it was an epic fucking end to a giant battle. So I'm going to need to set up another engraver for this stuff. And it's probably going to need a ton of the Enderic lasers just to keep enough power in it. Well, I don't know why it puts me here sometimes. That's so wild. I was supposed to learn how to play D&D and then COVID happened and that group fizzled. D&D is not difficult to play. Because, well, let me rephrase that. Because it really depends on, like, who you're playing with. To me, D&D is easy because it's about storytelling. Like, you can figure out the mechanics and dice and stuff, like, as you're going about it. It's not that hard. What? Why? Oh, it's the fucking Hydra Chops. I was like, why do I have particles on me? Only thing that makes D&D difficult to play is the group that you're with. Yeah, it really is. My cat spilled my dice a couple of weeks ago, and I can't find one of my D4s. Fucking Spikittles, reroll your perception check. No, that needs an investigation check. That's how you MTG. Magic is fucking... I can't play Magic anymore. Magic has... There's too much... Back when I played Magic, it was fucking easy. I quit playing Magic when Mirage Block dropped, which was fucking millennia ago at this point. I played from just before the release of 4th edition up through Mirage. Cards were easy to understand then. Now, not so much. Yeah, we're going to need another one of these. Or I guess I could just use this one, and then if I need another one, we can do that. I can put... Chat, I feel like what we're doing right now is going to be a multi-stream task here. Just saying. Is 12 going to be enough to do this? I guess we'll find out. Who's that? Let's see. Hello, princess.
Please welcome Princess_Lissy and their 40 raiders.
Just don't call her queen, chat. Hi, Lissy. Hi, raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. How was the stream? Are you still doing hardcore ATM 10? Still alive. Nice. Very nice. That's always a good thing in hardcore worlds. Especially something like ATM 10, because that's going to be like a pretty long pack. So like I couldn't imagine like having a bunch of really cool shit built up and then like accidentally screwing something up like what I'm doing and building a freaking nuclear reactor that can boom and then losing the world. So we need more of these guys. How many do we need? 2, 5. Uh-oh. Assembling. Doing some chill building today? Nice. I always love your builds. Who is this Princess_Lissy? You mean you don't know? The Princess___Lissy? You're getting attached like you're waiting for it. Well, I hope it doesn't happen. I hope you're able to complete whatever you have as a goal in the pack. I don't know if you're going for like 100% completion. Find food before Queen starts nagging again. Sounds good. Get something yummy. Get something yummy. Not a centrifuge. We need assembler. And the assembler requires carbon fibers, compound, and adamant. Oh, that's right. We were feeding this into here. We can probably... Let's just turn this off. I feel like we don't need that right now. So we're okay. Put away. Put away. Let's go put this back over here. 500 hearts should help. Oh my lord. I mean, I guess it is ATM, so it's not super out of the question. We need pearls in here. Is this a Big Al special? I think so. Playing it. Well, what the hell are you playing, Loki, that you only have 4 hearts? Only managed to get that last couple of streams and really put it to the test. That's the best use of it, though, is like when it's just precautionary. You're like, I don't really need all this health, but I have it just in case. Ozone Skyblock Reborn 2. Is that a Project Ozone inspired pack or something? Okay. Yeah, because I haven't heard of that. Finished my first day work for 2026 at 4 p.m. today. And it's only 4:45 p.m. right now. Well, yeah, I'm usually pretty exhausted after work too. I get tired near the end of my workday. Like within the last, I would say like 2 hours of the workday, I start to get really tired. I'm like, okay, I got to do something to wake up. Thank you for the lurk honorary. Thank you, thank you. Lurkers are love, lurkers are life. I really should just automate the production of this shit. Gonna be lurking though, needs a bit of a nap. That's okay. You go take care of you. Get your naps. I appreciate the raid. Thank you again. And chat, if you're not following Princess ___ Lissy, go give her a follow. She's good peeps. And follows are free. I get mentally exhausted by the end of the day after dealing with end users all day. That's kind of where I'm at. My day is so like crazy fast paced. Just juggling different things. Like my brain is fucking shot. And I don't even really have to deal with end users anymore. Like I'm just, it's a lot of shit. It is a lot of shit. I like the little whirring sound that the Fragment Forge makes on this. Only time your work wasn't running was on Christmas Day. Damn, we had, yeah, we had, I mean, we still had people working, but like for the most part, like everybody that I work closely with, like we had Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and New Year's Day. What's the difference between Elon Musk and a lemur? Elon Musk made an electric car. Lemur Madagascar. Oh my god. Made a gas car. Fucking see, man. Get the fuck out. So a stack of pearls makes 768 Endura compounds. Whew. What am I making in here? No. These things. Okay. Yeah, I need adamant, carbon fiber, and then 2 enderics. Oh, that's pretty quick. Bam, 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 bam. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Makes the little himself just the money man for Tesla. Another couple guys started Tesla, and then he booted them out with his majority shares. Yeah, I heard recently that he is soon to be slated as the first trillionaire of the world. I think the number I saw was like $768 billion of worth, which is just fucking stupid. Code Wolf. Wait a minute, didn't you just I swear you just resubbed with Prime. And we got no face roll that time either. We had a pretty good face roll last time. Hi, Code Wolf. Thank you for the Prime. Thank you for the 51. Where's my destination card thingy? Ori Core. Oh, at Ori Core. Ooh, and I burn.
Hey!
What, hey? Oh, man. They look like fucking scorpion tails hanging out here now. Did you fire up the reactor yet? I can't. I don't have fuel for it. I don't have fuel for it. We are, we are cooling. Everything's ready to go, but I don't have fuel for it, which is what we're trying to make. It's ready to go, though. Apples are death? Oh, boy. Soup, cheese, cookies, chips, and beer? No blood work tomorrow. Eat all the tasty stuff, Marie. What kind of fuel is needed? Radioactive fuel. This stuff, uranium. Ooh. Yeah, this stuff, which we have to make in an assembler, which we're going to do in the other Oritech thing. Uranus? What about my anus? Celine. Shit. Oh, shit, we got a train, chat. Look at that.
Choo-choo-fur.
Choo-choo, mother fur. Not a fan of beer. I prefer cider when I drink. I got so sick off of cider one day when I was younger. Ooh, man. I had a couple beers and they had almost like a 12 pack of Hornsby's ale. She hasn't teased me about it for a while, but my sister never let me live that day down. She's like, you got so sick. Yeah, so the reactor is in its own compact machine so that it's in its own dimension so that we don't break everything. Sir, why are you looking at me? You should be looking down there. Did they lose their fucking setting? Ooh, why not burn? Cores, improved cores. We need more carbon fiber streams, which are centrifuging with coal dust. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh. Spinny Roos. Let's doing a spinneroony, chat. Taking after Booker T. Look at them spinnies. Kind of sounded like Owl City there for a minute, but it's not. Yeah, one still needs that. I need to make a core for it, which is what we're working on here. Okay, it's pointing at the right thing. Whoops. Atom laser 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Point. Is that right? Ori atom laser. Walmart runs down. Hey, you made it. You made it within 40 miles. I mean, minutes. These should already be loaded. He is nice. We just say cider. Yeah, I just say cider too. Like some people like to delineate between regular cider and hard cider, and if we're talking about alcohol and somebody says cider, I know exactly what you're talking about. Erie, PA. You could drive through the whole fucking place in like 20 minutes. You can drive through all of Pennsylvania in like 40 minutes. I've done it multiple times. Just on 90. Go east or west on 90 and you'll go right through it. If you blink, you'll miss Pennsylvania. How fast were you driving? I don't know what the speed limit is on 90. Okay, those are ready. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just that tiny little sliver, like you could go straight through Pennsylvania and completely miss it if you're not paying attention. Just a curve on a highway and it's gone. It's places like that. There's a town near me that, like, literally, if you're driving and, like, you don't know that you won't know that you went through that town. Very, very, very small town. So this shit's made in the assembler. I think the gems are made in the engraving thing. So I don't need to crush anything. I just need crushed copper. And I'm pretty sure we're already producing... Yeah, we're already producing uranium, so we don't have an issue with that. Actually, we do have an issue with that because it's the ingot. And we can't use the ingot. We have to either use raw uranium or the cluster. Or the dust. I guess I could just crush the yeah. Oh, enrichment chambers might work. Oh, that's raw. Yeah, we'll probably have to use a crusher then. Only way he knows my... Oh, yeah. I guess the town near me, too, you would know because the speed limit goes from 55 to 35. For, like, 30 seconds. And then you're through the town and it's back up to 55. Entire East Coast driving New York to Florida, a 3-day adventure. Never done that. Never done that. I did do the drive from here to Boston, though, which is basically Chicago to Boston. And that was like 16 and a half hours. And I did it straight through both times, there and back. Do not recommend. We need a crusher, then we're going to need a tier installer. Oh, I should probably knock a hole in this first so that I know where I'm at. Cool. Crusher. I thought I had these set up for... oh. No, I got rid of them. Next block of games for GDQ is long. What do they got coming up? I was there. I helped, just not with the actual driving. You're an excellent navigator. I'm a terrible navigator, as most of you know. When I am trying to find my way through shit, I'm like, nope, wrong way. Nope, wrong way. I don't know how many of you have watched me play fucking Zelda randomizers before. It's like, nope, wrong fucking way. My decision making is fucking terrible. I don't have a pattern set up for this. Do I have an infuser in here? I should. I don't have anything in here. What is this? You can't put redstone in there? I guess it doesn't know how to do that, huh? It wants the liquid redstone? Oh. Why, dude? It's 2 redstone. I don't know, man. Input, output. Yeah, it's a processing pattern. Don't have your infusion configured? Infusion. Extra? What do you mean? I can't, it doesn't, it only has, like, I can only do it from one side. Chemicals input. Items input. It's the extra slot, though. It's this here. But I can't do that on the pattern provider. I would need another cable or another way to feed it into it from the pattern provider. It won't take an input from the front. Mechanism is such a pain in the ass, dude. Either way, we got the stuff that we needed. I don't even remember what I was trying to make now. I think tier installers. Yeah. That's when it does it. Okay. I had a feeling it was going to do that. Now I know when it does it. It's when I teleport inside one of the compact machines and then use this to get out. That's when it puts me back at my spawn block. Uno more pipe. Pipety pipe pipe. Question is, how is this going to fill this thing up? I might need to regulate this in some way, shape, or form. This is uranium. It gets bright ass green. Yeah, it's got a slot that I can put in it. The problem is telling it which slots to go in here. That's that. I need... This is going to have to go back here. Maybe Oritech's not smart enough to do it. I mean, we'll find out. We're going to find out. I'm going to put this on the end. Oh, I forgot to put that in the frickin' pipe. Whatever. Uranium. Ingots. Ludi! My dude! Up, sexy.
Please welcome Ludi and their 12 raiders.
Hi, Ludi. Hi, Raiders. Ludi, thank you so much for the raid, dude. Were you playing games or were you doing some Pokemon cards? Raiding and skedaddling, got some BS to get done tonight. You go do your stuff, man. I love you. I appreciate the raid. Thank you for bringing your peoples over. Okay, that's done. Pokemon cards. Ludi's too cool for games these days. We gotta go and check what this looks like now. That's going. That's gonna be there. Yeah, we can filter it with an upgrade, but the problem is we need to regulate it, and yeah, see, it's gonna go in the wrong spot. I guess if we can feed copper into it faster than the uranium, we should be okay. I think we just need to get it set up. Let's turn off ejection and let this fill up and do its thing. We need speed and energy upgrades. Oh, mechanism. Hang on. Didn't I swear I had freaking... I thought those were replicatable. They're not. Okay. Okay. Pipe is still pulling. Will it? Wasn't expecting to hear a song like this. I mean, the whole playlist is all like VTuber cover original stuff. That was Camilla and Evil. Speed upgrades, we need infused alloy, which is copper and redstone. Copper. Redstone. So that'll get us those. Why are those still in there? Why is that showing up like that? I guess because those are... I don't know why that's showing up in the craftable section. That's weird. Weird. Speed upgrade. Energy upgrade. Do 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 do. Boo do do do. Oritech. You here. Oh, it is still pulling, huh? There we go. There we go. Our chicken should definitely be producing faster than we're going to be using this, so I think we're going to be okay. And then... I'm just taking this out of here. We want this here, and we want this here. And then we also need to pipe in, I believe, copper dust for this. Copper dust. So we need another crusher, which means... Oh, fuck, I need another set of... I need another setup like this. But then we can pipe them together here, so it can go right next to it. So I need another crusher. And then more tier installers. One basic. One advanced. Kind of surprised they made it so the mech things can get 32 speed and 32 power upgrades, and it sucks. The 6-8 is still the best ratio that I've found. Like, it's dumb. I saw like no real benefit to going higher than that. Because despite the fact that you put the energy upgrades in there, you use 16 to 12? Really? See, I found that it's still, like, super drained power, even though you have the energy upgrades in it. Which is why I just stay with 6-8. Might need more power to do this, but you're gonna get... I'm doing all this to get more power? True. No, and my power's fine. We got... This is the majority of my power right now. These 4 fuel gens. These things have been cranking. These things are awesome. These are, I guess we can't really see, like, what they're producing at the moment. But we have seen them spike as high as 18K. But this nuclear reactor, once we get this going, if I don't blow it up, like once we actually figure out how to do this, it's gonna be pretty sweet. Ender chest. I'm gonna need more ender chests. So I guess it's a good thing I put that recipe back in the frickin' World Engine Crafter. Why not hook them up to the orb to have a backup? Because I haven't set it up yet. I'm going to do that before we fire up the nuclear reactor. Because I want the power to be able to go somewhere. Get that wrong and a large part of your base becomes unusable. Yes and no. Yes, it can go boom, but we have it inside its own dimension. And we just need the fuel, which is kind of what we're working on. Yeah, I'm going to put it all into the Dragon Ball storage. I've never used one of these before. I wanted to build a Oritech nuclear reactor. It's kind of cool. I like it so far. I just don't know, like, we need to make sure that we can get it running stable. So this guy, what colors do we use for copper? Orange? Yeah, I don't have that frequency yet. So that's that. Then we need another ender chest on the other side. Those did complete. Cool. This is the construct. Yeah, I thought I had those. Why is this not showing me fucking... That's why that was still showing up there. No? That's weird. I also don't know why the export bus isn't showing up. I thought we put these in the replicator already. Minecraft has 16 dies? You have 16 dies. There we go. This is copper ingot. Acceleration cards. Cable. That's going to zoom here in a second. There we go. Acceleration cards are weird because it actually accelerates. It's not just like an immediate thing. Okay, so this is in here. Okay. On. Speed upgrades. Energy upgrades. I guess I don't even really need that pipe upgrade. Not right now. Configuration. Inputs. Outputs. Eject off. Pipe. You need power. Ori Atom Crusher 1. Ooh, actually, this is going to be Ori Uranium Crush. Ori Copper Crush. Then if we do this... Oh, fuck, that's fast. I thought it was still going to be slow with 12 freaking lasers. That was really fast. Thank you for the alert, Nova. Thank you, thank you. Here's the thing, is the copper going to be fast enough now? And we're using these, yes, to make this. So this is going in an assembler. This needs to be a dedicated machine here. At Ori Core. Oh, that's not enough. Yeah, I need one more. Which... I think we have extra carbon fiber strands that we put in here. Yeah. Just enough. We need more coal dust. Pipe upgrade to keep feeding the copper. No, the copper went in there just fine. Like, I have the ejection rate turned off right now. Like, eject is off, so it's not feeding in there. I just put some copper in there to see how fast it was going to go. So this is... This thing's going to need a lot of shit, huh? We need adamant and plastic. We have a plastic chicken, don't we? No. We have a rubber chicken. Yeah. And then the dry rubber is cooked into plastic. How new is Oritech? That looks cool. Oritech's fairly new. I don't know exactly when it came out. Sometime last year, meaning 2025. But yeah, like it's cool as shit, man. Like all of the animations and everything for this mod are super super cool. I'm gonna grab 2 stacks. Like so, these are the centrifuges. Here, actually, let me remove this so that you can see what it looks like when they boot up. These things are awesome. So you place down the base machine, and then if you just like click on it, it'll tell you how many cores it needs. You can just click the cores onto the machine, it'll place it, and then keep right-clicking it, and it'll build it. And it's just got some of the coolest, cleanest animations in the game. And then I put these in here, and check that out. Look at it spinning. It's super cool. And because I love Oritech so much, that's why I'm like, okay, I want to make a nuclear reactor. Like, I want to know how to use everything in Oritech. I haven't built a nuclear reactor with it yet, so that's why we're doing it. It's not necessarily like part of what we have to do. Like, there's a quest to make the components, but we don't have to build one. But I want to build one because I want to see how it works. It's got freaking particle accelerators in it, which we have to use for this. Oritech was created on CurseForge June 5th, 2020. Oh, I didn't realize it was 2024. Wow. I guess maybe it didn't really start getting widely used in packs for a while. I know it's been in all of the recent packs that we've played. Fling a rubber chicken here or there or everywhere. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing the same thing that I have with the copper and uranium. We're going to be doing with rubber down here so that we can import the rubber. Because if I do this... I'm going to get this thing set up so that it has everything. I want this to be the bottleneck. Is it hard to pipe Oritech machines? No. No, they're not like Mechanism. They play nicely so far that I found with other stuff. What's the crafting time for the assembler? 5 seconds. Yeah. That's, well, because what I want is the assembler to back up so that this holds its contents, right? That's really what I'm looking for. And actually what I should do... Why won't it go in there? Yeah, but this one was still pumping out even when I had the eject off. Or maybe I'm thinking opposite. Maybe it was pulling... There we go. That's what I want. There. That's what we want to see. Now I need... Actually, I have all these netherite furnaces. Augment. No, I don't want it to be a generator. I want it to accept RF. Can't filter slots to be only a single item? Yeah. Factory augment? Is that what I'm looking for? Furnace into a factory uses power instead. Yes. Oh, that's balls. Factory augment. Can't give the world engine crafter more slots? Yeah. There's bigger pattern providers. I just haven't made them. Export bus. I'm gonna need acceleration cards. Cables. Cool. Back into Oritech. Nice. Augment. Input, output. That's full. We're gonna need some pipe upgrades. There we go. Page 2. Oh, for the upgrade thing? Yeah. Too fast? Nah, it needs to be faster. Always faster. Always faster. So this is a single slot. Like, I just don't want it to go, like, too fast, you know? That works. There and there, and then... pipe. You... That's going to try to fill up the other one if I put that on right now, which we don't want to do. We need adamants there. So this is where we need to do the provider shit. This is going to be some more AE shenanigans. Which fucking... Is it stock? Stock export bus can be configured to export an exact amount of the filtered stacks. It keeps track of the amount currently present in the target inventory and doesn't insert above that number. To configure it, you open the GUI, drag the desired item into the filter slot, and use middle click. Using a middle click, you can configure the amount. I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Or maybe that is what I'm looking for. And then, can I do that with like a crafting card upgrade to have it? No, because I don't think you can crafting card processed recipes. Fuck. How do we auto produce adamant? Actually. I can do it because we can do it through replication. So I don't even need the actual process thing. We can just use it through replication, which means I can do a regular storage drawer, right? None. No. Actually, we'll do it. Like, I love that you can place them in different directions now, but sometimes it's just a pain in the bourgeois. So if I do this, and I do bus. They can't keep getting away with it. Oh, did they win? Yeah, it's the bourgeois, man. Always a pain in the bourgeois. Bus, you. Okay. So we want that there. And this is going to be adamant. Middle click to set the amount to keep in stock. One, two, three, four. We'll say 4 stacks. Then burger. I would like to buy the burger. They are the Steelers. Stealing is what they do. So 256 there. Acceleration cards. Cables. These are going to have to go all the way around. And then I think we need a crafting card for that because we should be able to... Yep. It's working. So that should stop at 256. Like the color of the pipes, I always use lime green for my AE2 cables. Why 256? Because it's 4 stacks. There we go. So then if I take a whole stack, there it goes. It starts doing that again. And then we put this in here. And then we need to pull out of that. Oh, I have no way to get around this now. Shit. I didn't think about that. So that's that. Pull. I have no upgrade there. I think we want full upgrades on those. Take the pipe down one more. I can't. That's the bottom of the compact machine. I thought having this much space was going to be enough. I didn't realize I was going to be putting machines and shit down here. It's fine. It's fine. Tear everything down and move it up 1 or 2 blocks. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. What the? So that should fill those in there. I need pipe upgrades on these guys. Then we need power on this. Which is going to have to come from this side. Okay, okay, okay. So now... Actually, screw it. We'll just use these.
Just a thing to do here.
Hi, Subby. Thank you for the 38. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. How we doing? How's life in the future? Damn, we almost got a whole stack of this stuff already. Trying to keep cool. Yeah, it's really freaking hot over by you, isn't it? I keep, every time I hear you or somebody over in that area of the world, the talk is just how freaking hot the summer is for you guys. So chat, what do you think we use to... Or do we just use the ender chest? And then we can regulate out of that, I guess? I'm scared to turn this thing on. I'm not gonna lie. I also don't know if this thing is just gonna turn on immediately as soon as I put fuel in it. Let's find out. Okay, it does. Holy shit. Yeah, ice is already being automatically done. Everything's already full. Coolant's done. This shit's ready to go. Wow. Okay. Oh, hydrate. Hydrate from Akira. That is going to be some power going into our freaking Dragon Balls. I don't know what it's... And that, bear in mind, that was a single fuel rod. That was one fuel on a single fuel rod. Can I do round robin with the pipe upgrades? Wait, you said this port can only do 25k? Maximum transfer. Doesn't say. I need diamond level. What if I don't want it to export that fast, though? I want it to export slowly, but I want it to round robin. Mech cables low level with logistics sorters. Oh, that's such a pain in the ass, though. Ooh, hang on. I can output non-empty rod counts. So when it fills up, it should produce a redstone signal, right? Like when each rod has fuel in it. I don't know, man. I think we got enough coolant in there. I'm just gonna fucking wing it. Let's do it. Oh, no. I don't want to do that yet because we have to set up power into the Dragon Ball. We have to set up power into the Dragon Ball first. And man, this is fucking cool. I was gonna have to wait for next stream, chat. So come back and watch me blow up myself inside my compact cube dimension next time, because tomorrow is Monday. It is 11 p.m. and I got to work. So we're gonna get out of here next time on Dragon Ball Sloth. Next time. Don't blow yourself up. We're working on it. We're working on it. Chat, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for hanging out. If you are brand new to the stream, make sure you hit the follow button. Come back and join us again next time. Follow here, follow on the Blue Sky Butterfly app if you're over there. If not, go ahead and join the Discord. All the stream updates and everything are fed into the Discord, so you can keep up there, as well as chat with the community while the stream is offline. YouTube is there, and the VODs channel is what I always recommend people to go and sub to, because everything's archived over there. If you ever miss a stream, you can get caught up there. And I believe we are fully caught up on VODs over there for now. So yesterday's stream, 2 days ago, the last stream that we had is already updated and uploaded. So that is all that stuff. And let's go ahead and go to here and see if we got somewhere we can ship you guys off to and share the love as the love was shared with us. Bam. Wow, it's a quiet Sunday, I'll tell you that. It is a very quiet Sunday. Well, chat, I guess we're just gonna head off. Thank you guys again so much for being here and hanging out. I really do appreciate it. You guys are all awesome, fantastic, and amazing. I love your faces. Thank you guys for the subs and the resubs. The mini hype train that we had, the bits, and helping walk me through the freaking wasteland of well, it's not a wasteland yet. We haven't blown it up. But the treacherous territory of Oritech nuclear reactors. I'm excited to see what happens once we get this thing going. I feel like we have enough cooling going on with the thing, because we've only got 10 rods in there, so we should be okay. But yeah, you guys are all awesome, fantastic, and amazing. Until next time, keep being awesome. I'm out. Good now. Bye-bye. Mwah.